Hello, everybody. I want to do some Giants talk. And basically, I want to talk about the Giants announced today that Jaxson Dart is getting the start on Sunday. And I agree with this. I think it's time. People that say he has to sit, what is he going to hold a clipboard and learn something? Seriously? Do you really learn a lot from sitting on a bench and holding a clipboard and practicing in between games? I don't know that that's really an effective way to learn how to become a really good quarterback in the NFL. Um, is he ready? We'll see. Not everyone comes out of the gate looking like the next coming of Eli Manning or Peyton Manning or something, or one of the great quarterbacks that ever played the game. If he has like an off game, it doesn't mean he's going to be a bad quarterback. Daniel Jones started out wonderfully. And I think it's hard to compare him to Daniel Jones, who got injured 2 years ago. He got an ACL tear. And so it's unfair to compare him to Daniel Jones, who now is looking like the Daniel Jones that we all wanted, or like the Daniel Jones from 2022. That he actually looks better now, and it could just be a couple of things. It could be that it's 2 years removed from ACL tear. It could be that he's playing on a better team, a team with better players, better offensive line, better coaching. Maybe that could be part of it. It could be a number of factors. So if you're gonna say, "Oh, look what happened with Daniel Jones starting him too soon," well, he looks pretty good now. So how do you say that was a bad move when he looks good now? Was it that we rushed him, or was it that most of his time with the Giants, except for 1 year in 2022, the Giants had crap teams around him that just weren't any good? So we'll see. If if our season turns around because we bring in we let Jaxson Dart start, does that mean that some coaches stay or and GM? You know, I don't know. It's clearly out of our hands at this point, but I will say um, I'm happy about this start. I can't watch it on TV. It's not on TV where I live in Florida. I do have NFL Plus Premium, so I could watch the game later, and I definitely will. Um, I'll probably listen to it while I'm watching the last Yankee game of the year, because the Yankees' last game of the year is going to be on Sunday. So I will probably, it's about the same time, so I'll put the Yankee game on mute, listen to the Giants game, and just enjoy it for what it is. And it's possibly the future of the Giants, Jaxson Dart, starting for his first time ever. And to me, that's pretty cool. As much as Daniel Jones didn't work out for us, if he turns in a really good season and brings the Colts to the playoffs, and even if they go deep or if they don't, maybe he wasn't such a washout after all. Maybe it was just ineptness on the Giants coach's part, and also GM not bringing in the proper personnel around him for a winning environment. So I'm super excited for this for this start. I'm really excited, and we'll see what happens. And again, I think it's hard to compare him to Daniel Jones. Um, Two different guys, two different teams, obviously, but same similar coaches. So that can be compared. But we will see. I'm really excited about this, and I heard insiders last night saying Daniel Jones was going to start, and I didn't believe him because I'd never heard of the insiders. But it turns out that they were right. Yeah, so we will see how we do with Jaxson Dart. We'll see how he looks. And one thing's for sure, the kid can run, the kid can throw, and he does a lot of option plays. He can do that too. So that's something that, although they did a couple of times with Wilson wasn't the best at. Now, I will say, what do you do with Wilson? Are you going to keep him as a backup and then have him and Winston? I would trade him. People are saying, no way you could trade him. He's not worth anything. He's bad. He's not a bad quarterback. He proved at least in one game that he could play. Could just be the coaching again. Could be the system. It could be something as simple as the players around him. He doesn't have a great offensive line, and he doesn't have the legs that he did when he was younger. Jaxson Dart can at least run and get out of situations when he's in a bad situation. So I would try to trade him. There are some teams that lost their quarterbacks, and I think it is definitely something that can probably be done. There's teams are desperate this time of year. There aren't many options, so maybe like, I don't know, Wilson for like a fifth rounder. And then another thing about if we trade Wilson, Jameis Winston is a really good leader and would be a great guy to mentor, even be the guy right under Jaxson Dart to mentor him and be that like leader for him and backup in case something happens. You got Winston, who, although with those interceptions, he's really fun to watch. He's got some legs on him too. He could run too. And he's really exciting to watch him throw because he's like a gunslinger. He's almost like a poor man's version of Brett Favre. Maybe that's giving him too much credit there, but yeah, I mean it. And Winston signed for like 2 more years, so you would have him for another year to mentor toward Jaxson Dart. So yeah, I don't think I think the whole rushing a quarterback thing is a little overrated. I mean, what would it matter if we waited till like game 5 or 6 or 7 to bench Wilson versus doing it now? Does it really impact the growth of a young quarterback who is only going to be sitting on the bench as a bench player, as a backup, and holding a clipboard, basically? I mean, sure, you probably learn some from having 2 veteran quarterbacks around you anyway, but I mean, our season's going nowhere. Some people say, "Oh, but we have a bad offensive line." You do you put a young quarterback in that position? And I say yes, yes. And plus, he's got better legs. He can run. He's able to. Whereas, a less mobile quarterback like Wilson couldn't run out of danger and get away or get a first down. Maybe a guy like Jaxson Dart can. And I watched a lot of games of Jaxson Dart. There's a reason he went in the first round. He is the real deal. I think he is going to turn out pretty good. If you watch his games, he looked really, really good in a lot of games. He won 2 bowl games with Ole Miss. He won his first one was against the best defense in college, Penn State, that had Abdul Carter on that team, and they beat that team, and then they beat Duke, which I don't know. Duke isn't really that high on the list of teams that you feel great about beating, but it was a bowl game nonetheless. So he won 2 bowl games, and he looked really good. So anyway, I'm gonna call this a video here. I'm just really excited about about I think you're gonna see my dad pop in the video here soon if you're lucky enough to see it. And my dog just walked by as well. But the reason I was able to make a video. Oh, here he is. Here, you're gonna see my dad. Here. Oh, wait, you missed something. Did you miss him? Oh no, I don't know. He might go out the side door actually, because he's doing yard work, actually. So but I cleaned up some caches. That is the French way to say it, cache. I cleaned up some of that on my apps and stuff. And I guess he went out the side door. I cleaned up some of that and got rid of some browsing history, and got rid of some pictures and videos and stuff. So that's why I'm able to make a 10-minute video here. Also, I wish I could have had this when I was doing my my mukbang with the pizza and talking about Mandalorian and Grogu, but as it stands, it is what it is basically. So I am basically very happy about this announcement today, and it looks like they're just announced some more stuff. I saw some stuff scroll across my screen. I get Giants updates, so maybe there's some other updates as well. Maybe we traded Wilson or something. Who knows? But I doubt it. I doubt it. I really highly right this soon. Probably not likely. Anyway, that's gonna be it, guys. I'm gonna call it a video here, and I'm glad I was able to get this out to you all, and thank you very much for your patience and everything. I am super happy to have you all as my subs, and love you all, and thank you so much for subbing, and may the force be with you. God bless, and go Big Blue.